given my project the name Madhouse due to its clients and design programme. My clients are a group of psychology research students who will create and manipulate the exhibition themselves and then do research on how the public react to the exhibition they've created. So the idea is that they experiment with different types of space, be that light, dark, hot, cold, different scales, so very cramped spaces or very large spaces. Also looking at how people react to colour, sounds, touch, smells. So the idea is the exhibition is very interactive. For the students to be able to observe the public, I have designed a hidden corridor that runs straight through the exhibition space, which will be one-way mirrors so the students have an opportunity to observe the public uninterrupted. They also can watch the public from a higher view, which is the second floor above this hidden corridor. The way the space is adaptable is through a temporary wall system. So the walls are blinds hidden in the floor that get pulled up and clipped to a metal grid suspended at ceiling height. The blinds can be changed so that you get different effects and surface types. For example, transparent walls, reflective, or maybe even patterned walls, depending on what effect and what you're trying to get out of the exhibition space. My design process started with the park's topography and plan, which developed into the building plan in general form, which started off quite complicated but got very simplified towards the end. My method of working was mainly through diagramming circulation around the building, through the park, and from each section of my concept, which I divided up into 3 parts: public, private, and services. I also looked at sun angles to help create my form, and this was to maximise the amount of energy received from the sun, since it's off-grid and needs the most amount of energy it can get. My main inspiration for this project was the Jewish Museum in Berlin by Daniel Libeskind, and not mainly for its form but for the emotion that the interior spaces provoke. I visited this building when I was 13 and I never forgot the feeling of being inside. It was very clinical, very cold, and made you feel quite uncomfortable because all the material was very raw. It was bare concrete, very awkward spaces, very angular walls, and light coming from quite strange places. So I wanted to recreate that in my building, just to test people's emotions and how people react in a space, which I find quite interesting. Thank you very much for listening to my introduction of my project, The Madhouse.